Thanks. Let's take a look at this board. 5-2 with
Oh,
estates.
pretty.
And let's see, attacks we have Ig. And that's it. Okay. Trashing. Native village for pseudo trashing. And nothing else. Ugh. Is there any top deck interaction to go with native village? Count. That's awful. Yeah, okay. So that's pretty terrible. What else is going on here? We got a village with native village, potentially tactician. Plus buy is here with the herbalist and the pawn. And a tactician, and the draw is tactician, and there are no enablers. So, Iggs. I opened 5-2, and I'm going to get an Ig. Or I could get a count. Wait, count trashes. What is wrong with me? Okay, it's the fact that
You
count
opened
trashes.
5-2, not 2-5.
Yes.
That's so unfortunate for me.
The fact that count trashes is actually really significant because now I don't care about Ig nearly as much. Uh, there's a slog here with Silk Roads that you could play. Count and Silk Road is something that actually, since these two cards are on the board, I've already lost the game because I'm playing Wandering Winder, so that's nice.
Hi. Did you not hear, like, 1 second after the board was created, I said, ooh! Green things!
That was glorious. Woo! I probably need to stop playing Dominion.
There's also vineyards.
Um, Vineyards is probably super bad here. Well, mediocre at best. Count Silk
Mediocre
Road!
at best.
Uh, I mean, Iggs could be a thing, but really not. Maybe if the Dookies and the Silk Roads were out, you had 5, and you wanted to do a points play, but then you would still get a state. Whatever. I'm opening count because that's like amazing. And what do I get on 2? Native Village I think is terrible. Herbalist I think is terrible. Pawn is probably better than nothing. Josh
Really
wants.
hard to imagine that pawn is not better than nothing.
I mean, in some cases it's not, but you know,
How?
Pearl
Can
Diver's
you
not always better than nothing, and Pawn is can be worse than Pearl
can
Diver in some cases.
well, yes, but not in the way that the Pearl Diver's only there's no way you can dead draw your first pawn.
This is true, but you know, what if I don't want pawns in my deck? What if we're playing a militia
Bound.
game?
Bound. Bound.
Josh wants me to go for Herbalist Vineyards. Josh, I think you're kidding. Uh, anyway,
Well, you can think that if you want.
I think I discard 2 and get a count. I mean, I'm not going to trash my hand. I'm just going to... You know what? If I mirror him in the slog, I'm going to lose. But if I do anything else, I'm going to lose because this is better. Whatever. We're just going to... We're going to do this, and then we're going to do that, and then we're going to do that, and then we're going to do that, and get a count, and then we're going to play the slog. Megan says, don't stop. This is my new favorite stream you have ever done.
Hmm.
Alan says,
See,
pretty sure you've actually already stopped playing Dominion. Nice.
now I don't know Stash, Tactician, Herbalist. They're all such good options. No. Uh,
Silk Road. There's actually something to be said for Silk Road.
yeah,
Or
Silk
Ig,
Road is
even.
like a
Cash. Cash has
yes.
to be
I
better than
only listed
Stash.
things that are certainly not the best thing to get here. Native Village? I don't know. Um,
Tactician. Okay, yes, Tactician and Herbalist are pretty bad here. So are Native Village and Pawn. And Vineyard is not possible. But there's something to be said certainly for Cash, for Ig, for Count, Duchy, and Silk Road.
and Potion, and
I don't like a potion here.
I don't like Potion here either.
Yeah. let us begin with the
Dear deck.
slog. Do I get a buy? Yeah.
Can I point out how smart I am on my turn?
Please do. I can't wait. Your
Okay,
move.
great. So I have count and 4 coppers. I am going to place a card on top of my deck.
Mm.
Gain a duchy.
Ooh.
And
Hmm. Mm. Hmm.
mm,
Hmm.
get a silver. The reason I put a card on top of my deck is because I know that this hand has a count in it.
Yes.
And this way I made that count not miss the shuffle.
There you go. That's what it do.
That's what it is.
What? What? Okay.
Huh. Boom, doing it. Herbalist.
Boom, doing it, Herbalist.
That's right.
Uh, why?
Because I had 2, and I think that Herbalist is good.
Okay, I mean you're obviously planning to use the treasure top decking ability because otherwise you would have gotten a
Otherwise,
pawn.
you just get a pawn.
So you're gonna top deck a silver?
Well, part of me actually thinks Vineyard could be good here.
Even then, you want to top deck a potion?
The potion, so I can get twice as many of them much faster.
Man, I don't know about that, man.
I mean, if I actually think about it, it's got to be terrible. So, oh, good. So check this out.
Checking.
Triple terminal collision.
Ooh. Well, is one of them the herbalist?
Yeah, and the other 2 are counts.
Okay, well if one of them's the herbalist, then you know it's already.
Yeah.
You know. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, brah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, brah. Totes, brah. Just collide 3 terminals here when I only have 4 and my deck's like 50 cards. No bigs. Yeah. I feel like I want to top deck this pawn here.
Down.
Or I could play down. Great. Actually, let's do action dollar count for the crapper and the dookie and the silver. There we go.
So, when I say bound like that, that's actually like probably pretty offensive because I'm actually referencing Grandmaster Boris Alterman. He had a series on the Internet Chess Club called Gambit Guide with Grandmaster Boris Alterman.
Hmm.
And he would always say pawn like that. Bounds. Your bounds. I'd like to gain a duchy.
Seems like a reasonable thing that one would maybe like to do. Yes.
I'd like to buy.
That province is probably really bad. I really want to. I kind of want to draw a silver here, so I will card action this pawn and draw copper. Great, thanks, deck. And is it estate time? Yeah. Now I can no longer gain dookies with my count when I get my illustrious Count Silk Road hand. So I top deck a silver, take the dollars, get a Silk Road. Is there anything better I can do? I think top decking a silver is much better than gaining the copper.
You could gain a duchy and not do anything.
I think I'll pass. Thanks for letting me know, brah. I do have. I'm set to win the Silk Road split 5-3. I somehow doubt that's going to help me make up for that province that you have, and I'm never going to have. And you also have an extra estate. I could do some counting here and try and figure out what helps me win, but I don't know that anything other than that's going to be helpful. I don't know that anything other than piling estates at this point is going to be feasible.
Well, you could get really lucky and
Spike a province.
right. Um, this wins, I think.
Wow, double estate. That's probably not good for Adam. Yeah, I could have double estated on my next turn, and you went first, and I still would have lost? Question mark. Depends on Silk Roads. I'm just happy I came that close to you in a Count
Well,
Silk Road game.
I that actually flipped me over a Silk Road barrier, so
Okay. Of course,
and you
play
were one away from a Silk Road barrier, so yes,
play would have been different. I mean, had I gone first, I'm not going to
quite
say it's
possibly.
only first player
I was really questioning my third
count.
yeah, and I think the third count was probably wrong.
I was about to ask you about that. That's the next thing I was going to ask you. The
Because the thing is, I want to cover if the game goes long.
But you
I,
knew I was
now,
mirroring you by that point, right?
well, yeah, but you don't have to necessarily green quite that early.
You think? I felt like I
Well,
had to.
you don't have to. The way you were going, it looked like you were mirroring, but you don't have to follow that hard. You could go for a little bit better money and try to hit a couple of provinces. You can also, I'm not sure how good it is, but you can try to go for a vineyard kind of plan there. I'm pretty sure my whatchamacallit was a mistake. The herbalist, because well, I already had 2 terminals, which wasn't a big deal, but
you had
the reason that the herbalist would be good over, say, a pawn is that I want to use it to top deck treasures, like you said. And really the only treasure that's worth getting an herbalist for there is potion. But that's only hedging in terms of the long game, and I had already hedged that in terms of the long game.
Sure.
So I was like over hedging on one end, and yeah, anyway. Great.
Yeah. You make your own shuffle luck. Well played.
Sure. That. 7. Butter sticks.
Butter sticks. Yes. Butter sticks. Let's play more Dominion. Did you just say horse? Oh. Heisenberg has just left his game and joined this game.
What up?